Welcome to Madam Speaker 101. You're probably wondering what on earth this is. Madam Speaker 101 is basically something that I've just created to come and share a bit of my knowledge. My name is Moey Mohapi, also known as hashtag the host with the most. I am a professional MC, and in my other professional capacity, I'm a marketer. I hold a honors degree in marketing, and I just have passion for life in general. And the reason for this video is that in my journey as a public speaker, I realized that there wasn't really much knowledge out there. People are just becoming such knowledge hoarders, and I don't really want to fall in that cap. So my idea is to share a little bit of tips from my own personal experience. Use it, don't use it, really doesn't matter. But for me, it's just to share a little bit of what I know and what I have experienced to help people. And this is also stemming from the fact that a lot of people are sending me inboxes trying to find out, where do I start, how do I start, what can I do, how can you help build my confidence, and so I decided, instead of doing consultations on 101, because one-on-one it just takes so much of my time, because I am permanently employed, so I don't have the free time. So then I decided, why not do this on video? So it's the first one. It is quite a shocking one, I think, but the first topic for today, or the first topic for 2020, Happy New Year by the way, is a topic on what this misconception about self-confidence and self-esteem. I actually find it so strange how people say, I can't speak in public because I don't have, confidence. I can't speak in public because I don't have self-esteem. And I'm thinking, what? What do you mean? And coincidentally so, I watched a video just yesterday of Vusi Tembakwayo speaking about this illusion. And he says, which I found so profound and so straight to the point and so logical, he says that people say they don't have self-esteem, but what do they base that on? Because self-esteem is the esteem of self, not the esteem of others. And that is the misconception. That is the one fault that we do as people, is that we think that our self-esteem and our confidence is defined by people or defined by society. But I mean, honestly, it really isn't. I mean, in my opinion, you build up your own self-esteem. You build up your own self-confidence, because you have to tell yourself, I can do it. You have to tell yourself and understand why you're doing certain things. So it's very, very important to cut out people. I think that's why there's always this joke about public speakers, of when you go on stage, just imagine everyone else naked and then you'll be okay. It's just a funny little way to say, forget everything. You go on stage and you speak about what you know. At the end of the day, you know what you know. And I want people to really start thinking about themselves. You need to, before you even try and enter into this public speaking phase, you kind of need to understand who you are. You need to know what it is that you want to do with your information. For instance, the reason why I am a public speaker, well, I started at a very young age, 7 years old, didn't know what I was doing. Got all accolades and everything, and then stopped when mid high school with debating, and never continued because I never really thought that it is what I want to do. However, I've always been asked, please come and speak about something, please come and share about something, and for me it's quite amazing. And then I started realizing that I'm actually imparting a bit of knowledge. I'm inspiring people, and I'm selling and portraying motivation. I'm inspiring, and that is why I want to be a public speaker. I don't want to be a public speaker to be famous or to be on TV. I mean, look, we all had that dream of being a TV presenter from a very young age. We all thought that was it, and then I realized, no, you can actually do this in a professional capacity, when you're sharing your thoughts and you're sharing your opinions and you're sitting amongst a panel of people and you guys are discussing stuff, and there's a audience listening to what you have to say. For me, public speaking should really be about what it is that you want to share, and you need to know why you want to share. you need to have those kind of values within you before you go on stage and try and talk to people that don't know you from a bar of soap. Because that is what happens. The person comes on stage and you're thinking, oh my goodness, it's going to be dry jokes the whole day, and then it's just going to be this person's voice, and if you don't like the person's voice, then you're despondent throughout the whole session. And those are the kind of things that we also go through as public speakers. It's quite funny, and it's also very funny to observe people when you're on stage. It's nerve-wracking, but nobody's perfect. Everything in life, if it doesn't have nerves, if it doesn't scare you, then it's not worth doing. My personal opinion. If it doesn't scare you, it's just like the saying that says, if your dream doesn't scare you, then you're not dreaming big enough. It's not big enough. You have to be nervous. There's no way you're not nervous. I don't even think that all the public speakers out there go on stage and are not nervous. I doubt it. I mean, I've been doing it for many, many years, and I still panic. I still, have to breathe in, breathe out, and recollect my thoughts and gas myself up. I gas myself up a lot. That's what I'm saying. You don't really need the affirmation from people. You don't really need people to tell you that you are good or you are bad, or oh, you're so short. I wonder how you're gonna look on stage. Oh, your voice is too loud, or your voice is too soft. Or you're not funny. Oh my word, the worst nightmare for a public speaker is to be told that you're not funny. So those are the kind of little things. So for me, it's very important for you as an individual walking through this journey of public speaking. You really need to gas yourself up. You need to be confident enough to say to yourself, confident to yourself, not confident for people. You have to be confident for yourself, to yourself, with yourself, and say what you want to say. You gas yourself up. You're like, I know what I'm talking about. I did my research. I've rehearsed, because that's also like, you need to rehearse. It's not like you just get up on stage and you start doing things. No, it takes a lot of practice, and you do a lot of research on the audience that you're going to speak to, and that kind of builds your self-confidence. I think the most important thing that I just want to part with, closing off, sorry, as public speakers we talk a lot. It's just, you need to only focus on yourself. Only worry about yourself. The misconception of self-confidence and self-esteem is in essence what the word derives. Self is more important. Leave the other. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. My name is Moey Mohapi. Please click on the subscribe button. Subscribe, share your comments, like, dislike, or doesn't really matter. Use it, don't use it. I really do hope that I've impacted someone's life out there. Remember, you need to share your story. I'm out. See you next month.